Do you have trouble losing weight despite eating less calories? While the obvious notion for fat loss is to eat less, there are a few things that could hinder this process even when you're taking less foods, and that is the type of foods you eat. Welcome back to the Good Health Gorilla. Today's video will take a deep dive into hormonal regulation and how different foods can stop you from achieving your dream weight loss goal. Timestamp for each section will be in the description box below. Calories versus hormones. To understand the difference between the two, we need to understand the history of our eating patterns. In the 1960s, obesity was caused by an increase in refined carbs consumption. We had a very limited mindset until the 1960s. Certain foods were more fattening, simple carbohydrates were particularly more fattening than other foods, and most people ate a lot of sugar and flour. Society began to notice people were gaining weight because of this and realized that people who ate more vegetables, natural foods, were not gaining weight. This made scientists curious and the branch of nutrition of modern age took off. Fast forward to today and you'll often hear that a calorie is a calorie. The problem with this point of view is calories are from physics, not physiology. The body doesn't really care about calories in any way and has no idea how many calories are in certain foods. This means that your body responds with its hormones on the foods you eat. Foods contain energy, i.e. calories, and information, i.e. hormones. Equal calorie portions of different foods stimulate different hormones. It's a link that acts like a translator telling our body what to do with those foods coming in. Let's use a bagel and an egg as an example. If you eat a 100-calorie bagel, this will cause your insulin to spike very high quickly, while eating a 100-calorie egg causes the opposite effect. Remember, insulin is telling the body to store fat, and our body is still looking for more energy in different forms. This is why it's better to eat an egg versus a bagel. Eating a bagel is empty carbs that doesn't trigger the right hormones to make you feel full longer, while an egg stimulates other hormones in the body that makes you feel less hungry. Now, how is this hormonal reaction broken down in the body? Let's take a closer look. Hormonal regulation of weight. The body works on a simple principle of the energy it has to use and the energy it has to store. When you eat, the food gets broken down into glucose and then absorbed by the cells in your body. The cells will either use this glucose for energy or store it as fat. This process gets regulated by insulin, thyroid hormone, and cortisol hormones. Insulin regulates how much glucose enters the cells and tells them whether to store fat or burn fat for fuel. It also regulates appetite so you feel less hungry when high insulin levels. Thyroid hormones control how fast your body burns calories and if your metabolism speeds up or slows down. Cortisol regulates blood sugar levels and leads to weight gain if it stays elevated for a long time. Fat storage versus fat burning. With weight loss, the first thing you need to know is the difference between fat storage and fat burning. When your body takes in food, it breaks down food into fat and sugar. Sugar is a quick energy boost and the body quickly uses it. Fat is also used for energy, but it's a slow release and therefore a longer lasting energy source. What does this have to do with weight loss? When we eat more calories than our body needs for quick energy or sustenance, all those extra calories are packed away as fat that sits on the body. So if you want to lose weight, you have to burn more calories that you take in by eating. You also want to focus on high fat burning foods that regulate your insulin levels and help you burn fat faster. These type of foods include protein, healthy fats, and low carb vegetables. They will help you control your blood sugar levels and decrease your insulin response while helping you feel full longer. Since many food labels don't include the amount of fat in them, one easy way to track this is by looking at the total grams of carbs per serving. The lower the number, the fewer carbs in each serving, meaning they are less likely to spike your insulin. When looking for high fat burning foods, try finding ones with under 20 grams of carbohydrates per serving. Sensitivity to hunger and fullness. One of the most important things to know is that we have a hunger and fullness scale. Hunger is the feeling of wanting food, while fullness is being satisfied following a meal. When you eat food, your stomach stretches and sends signals to your brain. These signals create hunger or satisfaction depending on whether you've had enough to eat. Body weight is another factor in how much you should eat. A person's weight can change due to lifestyle changes or hormone levels. The point at which someone will feel hungry depends on their BMI, which is body mass index. People with higher BMIs tend to feel hungrier sooner than those with lower BMIs. What really determines how much we eat? How much you eat is from a caloric point of view. The key is not thinking about it, but realizing how hungry we are. You'll eat more if you're hungry while eating less when you're not hungry. Sounds pretty simple, right? The proteins in our foods tell us to eat less because of the hormones it releases in our bodies. That's why a lot of weight loss experts are stressing eating more protein-based foods to help you feel full longer, because this, after all, is hacking your body's information system to eat less. It's genius, really. Hunger metabolism is an added complexity based on hormones, which determines how many and what type of calories we are consuming. Eating is not just about consuming calories, but instead it's a complex set of instructions built in by nature to tell our bodies what to do with the calories. Mind blown yet? Amazing how evolutionary biology led us to this and how society crashed it in less than just 100 years. This is why sticking to natural foods is everything, because our body is programmed for these. All in all, foods provoke different hormones, and the better you get at understanding the game, the easier your weight loss journey will be. So let's go over some basic foods that promote fat burning and take a break from the science behind all of this. The best fat burning foods. These foods are usually rich in fiber, protein, and nutrients. They ensure that the body has enough energy to keep going while at the same time helping it to burn calories. Two of the best breakfast items to consume are eggs and oats. Eggs are among the best weight loss foods to eat. They are protein rich and also contain B vitamins and choline. The best way to eat eggs is by having them boiled or poached. Just make sure not to have them fried, as they contain more fats. When you eat eggs in the morning, the protein makes you feel full and avoid eating more calories. This is because eggs have been shown to reduce hunger pangs. Oats are a great source of fiber, which is good for weight loss. Fiber is an essential ingredient in your diet, as it helps keep you full for longer, and it also helps lower cholesterol and blood pressure levels. For lunch or dinner, just focus on eating your vegetables with some good lean meat or fish, whichever you prefer more. Vegetables are great foods to eat when you want to lose weight because they contain a lot of fiber and water and have low calories. They are also rich in vitamins and minerals that the body needs for proper functioning. Include a variety of vegetables in your diet every day, and you will ensure that you'll get all the nutrients you need for proper functioning, including the ones required for weight loss. Lean meats are another essential foods to lose weight because they are high in proteins and are rich in B vitamins, iron, and zinc, which are necessary for energy production in the body. When choosing lean meat, make sure it is free from fats, as this can slow down weight loss efforts. You can choose lean beef, turkey, or chicken as part of your meals. Most fish contain a lot of protein and very little fat, while also being rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for the proper functioning of the body. Fish are magnificent when eating with vegetables or other food groups like eggs and lean meat. These will help you get all the nutrients you need for proper functioning, including calories to keep you throughout the day without feeling hungry or tired. Now what about the drink? Coffee is perfect for your breakfast meal. It contains caffeine, which is an appetite suppressant, and therefore it can help you control your appetite and reduce the amount of food you eat at a given time. Caffeine is also a stimulant that helps increase your energy levels to feel more alert throughout the day. Apart from improving your mental and physical performance, coffee helps to improve metabolism and burn fat. Green tea is perfect for your afternoon or evening meal. Green tea is an excellent source of antioxidants and vitamins good for weight loss. Antioxidants are compounds that prevent the damage caused by free radicals in our bodies. Free radicals can cause damage to cells in our body, which can result in various diseases and disorders such as heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Like coffee, green tea contains caffeine, which also helps control blood sugar levels so that you do not have cravings for foods high in sugar content. In addition to coffee and green tea, whey protein is the perfect supplemental drink to have in between your meals. It is an excellent source of essential amino acids that help in the metabolic process. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein and can be found in foods like meats, fish, plant sources, and even some dairy products. When you consume whey protein, it is broken down into smaller peptides, which are then absorbed by the body and used as an energy source. Whey protein also helps build muscle mass, which most people want to achieve when losing weight. All in all, the weight loss process is much more complex than just reducing carbs. You need to know what makes the body burn or store calories and how different foods will affect these hormones. For effective weight loss, consider eating meals that instruct the insulin hormone to use the calories taken and promote fat burn. What do you think of today's videos? Were you surprised by how certain foods affect our hormones? Share with us your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Until next time,